Hello Aquarius, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading, taking a look at their current feelings towards you and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, we're going to grab a couple of these for some overall energies, then we're jumping right into your tarot. What do we have going on for Aquarius? The person on Aquarius's mind. Okay. We have focused on money. I'm currently focusing on my finances and career. My main priority is my financial stability. And then we have storm, turmoils ahead. At the bottom of the deck, it says, you hurt me. Everything that happened hurt me so much. I need more time to heal. All right, Aquarius. This storm energy, this always reminds me of the Tower. It definitely does feel like something happened here between the two of you. And I do feel like it was a very painful situation, maybe for both of you here. Right now, I feel like this person is... Some of it feels a little bit like trying to keep themselves distracted with that focused on money energy. But I definitely do feel like there is some kind of specific goal or something that this person is focused on and working towards right now. And I do think it helps that it's kind of keeping them a little bit distracted. There could be some things coming up that they're trying to prepare for as well with that storm energy. Something flipped over. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, you know, even the King of Cups, like he is somebody who's able to be very cool, calm, and collected, even during all that chaos. You can see he's sitting, there's a fish jumping, there's waters crashing, and he's able to just like maintain his composure. And I feel like that's what somebody's trying to do here. It's like they're just kind of trying to keep things together. I do feel like somebody has a lot of feelings with that King of Cups energy. Somebody could, you know, have a lot of love for you, but I just feel like right now they're just trying to kind of keep things together. I see the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's definitely not happy with the current dynamic between the two of you right now. Like the way that things are, this is not how somebody wants them to be. And I kind of get this energy of, it feels very down. It does feel like I can't believe things worked out like this. There could be a little bit of a reject. For those of you, Aquarius, where you've kind of, you know, put up a boundary or moved away from a person, somebody could be feeling a little bit hurt or rejected by that, even if it was, you know, even if it was what needed to happen. We'll put it like that. How is this person feeling about Aquarius? I see the Eight of Wands. For some of you, there could be some kind of specific conversation that this person is reflecting back on. There's something coming up because on this Eight of Wands, it gives me a little bit of a different vibe sometimes than other decks. But typically, the Eight of Wands, they're all pointing in the same direction, but these ones are kind of like coming at each other and just kind of slightly off balance. And it kind of gives me this energy of like a missed communication or like, you know, a misunderstanding of sorts. And I kind of feel like that here for some of you. Somebody could be like thinking back on, and especially if there was some kind of tower moment or some kind of argument or falling out between the two of you, they could feel like, man, I didn't address that in the way that I should have, or I wish I wouldn't have communicated it this way, or I wish I wouldn't have said this or that. I'm kind of getting that kind of energy here as well. Now, some of you, this person could be feeling like there is just a lot going on. The Eight of Wands is an energy, like a very busy energy, an energy of a lot, a lot happening, a very fast moving energy. Like I said, somebody's just trying their best to kind of, keep things together or cope through a difficult situation. They could have things that they want to express to you, or they could be hoping for some kind of conversation or communication between the two of you. The Nine of Swords, yeah, very upset energy that this person is in. I feel like this person could be very stressed out. They could be up at night, thinking about things, having a hard time sleeping, just being very, very upset, very distraught. I see the Temperance energy. Yeah, there's something that they're trying really hard to work on or work towards or bring back into balance. This person could be going through some kind of financial crisis. That could be on top of this connection. I definitely feel like somebody is just really, really struggling here. And I do see them trying to bring the balance. I do see them trying to kind of make peace here. And even though I think that there's things that this person wants to say to you, there's something coming up with the timing where this person may feel like, okay, well, I do want to, reach out to Aquarius, or I do want to talk to Aquarius about this, but I don't think right now is the right time with all of this going on. That's kind of how it's feeling here. Because there's definitely something coming up with timing with that Temperance energy. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands that fell out for you. So somebody could want to spark things back up between the two of you, or somebody could want to pursue you or take a certain action towards you here with that Ace of Wands energy. But like I said, there's something about the timing that just doesn't feel right now because of everything that's going on with this person. Like I said, I feel like it is stuff with this connection that they're struggling to cope with, but I also feel like there's quite a bit going on for them outside of this connection. And then I see the Empress. So I don't feel like it's a question that this person does still see potential here and that they do still want something here with you. The Empress energy is creation, it's potential, and with that Ace of Wands, it's like somebody does want that here. And I feel like they are very upset about, like I said, the way that things are between the two of you right now is definitely not how they want them to be. I do feel somebody's struggling a great deal here. I think somebody's hoping too that if they can, just get through this time of their life and bring, some balance back into their life if they can, work through some of these things. I do feel like this person feels like things will be much better for you moving forward. Like all the things that you guys wanted to have together and the life that you guys wanted to create together, would be possible. But there's this stuff that they kind of have to get through first, like these hurdles they have to kind of get through first. I also kind of feel like this person views you as somebody who's always been very caring, supportive, loving, and nurturing towards them with that Empress energy. And with it coming out underneath this Nine of Swords, I definitely feel like while they're in this very upset kind of time of need in their life, they're really noticing the lack of that energy from you, right? Because it's like, normally I would be going through all this and Aquarius would be there to comfort me or support me or just, hold my hand through the situation. And they're really noticing the lack of that without you here. So that is what I have for you, Aquarius. The signs I'm seeing, I see Sagittarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, and Libra. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. I just heard Virgo too, so for some of you, could be dealing with a Virgo. But that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here with me, and I will see you next time.